I had a really weird dream last week where me and my friend went to this nightclub, got into trouble with the police, and he got arrested. And I somehow broke him out of custody right there at the club, and he ran away, and I was walking away. But the cops were following me, like in an undercover cop car, and I knew they were following me, but they didn't know that I knew. And I saw a train like way the fuck in front of me, like moving, and I was like, okay, like after this bridge, I'm gonna book it, and I'm gonna hop on the train, and I'm gonna leave. So I did. I booked it, hopped on the train. They didn't see me. It was like a GTA train car style thing. I just laid down, and then somehow I made it inside, and I was talking to all these people, and I didn't know where the fuck the train was going, but I was like, okay, my life is over. My old life is left behind. It's a new chapter. Everything is done now, and somehow it didn't. I wasn't scared. It didn't feel. It didn't feel that threatening. It felt more exciting. And and lately I've been thinking about stopping this YouTube channel where I talk about self improvement and purpose and shit like that for young men. And I've been thinking about not exactly quitting 100%. I would still upload here, but focusing my focusing on my automotive channel where I work on cars and drive cars and shit because I see myself doing that more. That feels I feel a deeper calling to do that. I feel more of a compulsion. So I just want to try it, go all in on that, and upload here every now and then. Which kind of I was very hesitant to come up with that decision because I've been doing this channel for almost 2 years now, and I haven't been trying as hard as I could have. I'll admit that. I could have done a lot better. Like if I could restart, I would I would have more subscribers. I think I would be more engaged with my audience, which is more important to me than subscribers or view count or anything like that. I would have found my niche a little sooner, I think. Now, this this willingness to just sacrifice something that I've worked for years. This didn't come to me like naturally. Yeah, there's a book called The Way of the Superior Man, and in that book, it's sort of like a masculinity book. It's spiritual. It's not like people see shit like that and they're like, oh, it's sexist. It's not sexist. Shut the fuck up. So he speaks about in this one chapter called "Be willing to sacrifice everything in your life," and it really resonates with me now because when I read it, I was like, oh yeah, of course. Go to my deepest calling to fulfill my purpose. Always, I'd leave and go to war if I had to. But now I kind of understand. Like you need to be willing to sacrifice something that you've really worked hard for, something that you've built a lot of progress on. And the whole point of sacrifice is that it's not easy. It's not like it's never an easy decision to sacrifice something that you've built, but it's necessary because if you don't do it, then your life is just gonna waste away, pretty much. If you can't make sacrifice is gonna make itself for you, and I don't want that to happen. Think about this like in your own life. You're think about your daily routine, the shit that you do every day for weeks, months on end. You need to be willing to sacrifice that. You need to be willing to just like move across the world if need be to fulfill your deepest purpose. Like I'm thinking like if my country got attacked, if my country needed me, I would leave everything behind and I would go and fight for freedom essentially. And I'm not just saying that. I'd do it for real. Like in that dream where I had to leave everything behind. I was like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Like my true calling. Maybe you have like some sort of occupation in mind. You have something you want to do, but you don't think you can do it. You don't, I'm not trying to make this some motivational video. I'm trying to get you to this way of thinking. Like this is life, man. You only have one fucking life. And if you don't do what you feel a calling to do, like if you don't go and be as useful as possible to the world, give your gift essentially, like What are you specifically here for? Because nobody's the fucking same. Nobody has the same thing to offer the world. We might have similar things, but the one thing that you have to offer is your obligation to give it to the world, because the world gave you life. Now, if you're not going out there, and if you're not willing to sacrifice your comfort, your mediocre life to go achieve that, then something's wrong. There's something you're not seeing within your own life. Maybe it's you have insecurities about, your own abilities to achieve that. It's you're afraid of being judged. It's all these things, and it's all those things are obstacles. They're mental obstacles that are preventing you from achieving your deepest purpose at the end of the day. I really recommend that book, The Way of the Superior Man. Like I read it probably 2 years ago now, and I'm definitely not. It was a year and a half, maybe year ago, that I read the book, and I would highly, highly recommend that book. Like, I don't want to brag and say, yeah, I'm fucking better than you, but that book really changed me, seriously. And it's called The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. Quick plug for the book, I guess, but it really changed the way that I view things. Like, it made me more masculine. It made me think about the bitchy things that I do, like the feminine things I do, and made me realize a lot of the shit I was doing was self-sabotage, would make me unhappy. I wasn't living as, like, to the fullest that I could be. And maybe I'm still not, but at least I'm aware now. I'm aware I'm taking steps to do better. I like to interact with my people who watch my videos. So if you want to talk to me one-on-one, click the top link in the description. We can go on like a 30-minute call. I think it'd be cool. Talk about purpose and life, self-improvement, shit like that. So in the event that I do step away from this channel, I'm still going to be uploading. I still want to, interact with, my people. And I don't think my channel is going to fall off, really. I think actually if I step away and I start doing the automotive thing and I come back here, a couple times a week and I record, I'm not going to be scripting videos, I don't think. I feel like the videos will be of higher quality because I'm trying new shit. I'm living to my purpose. I have more value to offer my audience. You know what I mean? Like I've been on this journey for a while. I'm very insightful. I speak to somebody and they're going to realize something that they never realized before. It might be something they already knew that was in their face, and I just have a way of pointing shit out because of how long I've been in the space, how many different people I've talked to, how many people I've helped, how many people have helped me. The deep conversations about purpose and self-improvement that I've had with so many young men. It's like, I love the space. That's why I don't think I could ever leave completely. That's why I think I'd always be uploading here. So I think that's about it. Self-improvement is the shit. I'm very glad I found out about purpose.